everyone, and welcome to another session of our international online education fair by Education Solutions called Study in Russia University Open Talks. Today, we are very excited to present one of Russia's most modern and internationally recognized universities, the Saint Petersburg branch of the Higher School of Economics. Today's session is definitely for you if you are interested in studying abroad for economics, business, data science, analytics, social sciences, international relations, or more than interdisciplinary education. I'm Simich from Education Solutions. I'm delighted to welcome our guests today, Ms. Ksenia Alexeyevna Krantsovskaya, a coordinator of admission of foreign citizens to master's degree programs from HSE Saint Petersburg, who will walk us through everything in detail. Welcome. We are really glad to have you here.
Thank you so much, and hello everyone, and thank you for joining HSE Open Talks.
Thank you. So let's start. Higher School of Economics is known for its research-oriented approach, strong academic reputation, and modern educational environment that combines theory, practical skills, and international perspectives. And of course, you also have the chance to ask your questions live by the end of our presentation. But before we begin, let me briefly introduce our organization. Education Solutions work with Russian universities to support international students throughout their whole admission journey. We help applicants choose suitable programs, prepare documents, communicate with universities, navigate deadlines and visa procedures, and to help you through your adaptation process after arriving to Russia. This series of live sessions was created so students can hear directly from universities' representatives and better understand what studying in Russia actually looks like. But before we move to the university itself, let's briefly talk about St. Petersburg, because the city becomes a very important part of the student experience. St. Petersburg is often called Russia's cultural capital and one of the most beautiful student cities in Europe. But beyond its architecture and history, it's also a city with a strong academic and intellectual atmosphere. Thousands of students from across Russia and many other countries come here every year because St. Petersburg combines high-quality universities, international environment, cultural life, modern urban infrastructure, and a very active community. For students interested in any field of specialization, they can find their desired university and desired specialization at this city. Then, for students, but at the same time, St. Petersburg has a more relaxed and comfortable atmosphere compared to the capital of the country, which many international students actually appreciate. Studying here means experiencing both strong academics and inspiring urban environment. And now let's hear directly from about today's university. Ms. Ksenia, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Can you see the slides? Yep, I think so.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Just a second. So once again, hello everyone, and thank you for joining HSE Open Talks. My name is Ksenia, and I'm Graduate Admissions Coordinator. And today I'm excited to introduce HSE University, one of the leading universities in Russia, and especially our St. Petersburg campus. HSE is consistently ranked among the top 5 Russian universities and is well known for its modern educational approach, strong research culture, and international environment. HSE University is highly recognized internationally. For instance, according to QS World University Rankings, HSE is in the global top 410 universities and among the world's leading universities in economics and econometrics. The university is also highly ranked in graduate employability, which means our graduates are competitive in international job market. And these rankings reflect the quality of education, research, and career opportunities available to our students. Okay, moving next. HSE University has 5 campuses located in Moscow, Saint Petersburg, Nizhny Novgorod, Perm, and we also have online campus. Across all campuses, HSE has more than 50,000 students, including over 5,500 international students and more than 7,000 academic faculty members. This gives students access to large academic network and many opportunities for collaboration. So, welcome to HSE University in Saint Petersburg. Okay, as my colleague has already said about St. Petersburg, nevertheless, I would like to add something to it. So St. Petersburg is Russia's second largest city and it's a cultural capital, of course. The city is famous for its architecture, museums, theaters, canals, and historic heritage. It is often called the Northern Venice because of its rivers and canals. And for students, St. Petersburg offers a unique combination of history, culture, innovation, and student-friendly life. Okay, moving next. So our St. Petersburg campus has more than 8,000 students. We offer 20 bachelor's programs, 27 master's programs, and 10 PhD programs. About 12% of our students are international and 20% of our programs are taught entirely in English. And this makes HSE St. Petersburg an attractive destination for students from all over the world. Okay, moving next. Here you can see some examples of our city and our worth visiting places. Okay. Our university cooperates with major international and Russian companies. Here you can see on the right part of the slide, giving students opportunities for internships, practical projects, networking, and future employment. So our goal is to connect academic knowledge with real personal experience. Just a second. Our international students community is very diverse. As you can see on this slide, we have students come from Asia, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and South and North America. And this multicultural environment helps students develop global communication skills and build international friendship worldwide. HSE St. Petersburg offers 7 schools, which includes economics and management, social sciences, Asian and African studies, humanities, art and design, law, and of course, physics, mathematics, and computer science. So students can choose programs in both traditional and modern interdisciplinary fields. Moving next. So at the undergraduate level, we offer a wide range of programs in English and Russian. English programs include areas such as political science and world politics, sociology and social informatics, international programs in business and economics, and communication design. So students receive strong academic training together with practical skills. And the rest of the programs, which are shown on the slide, are taught in Russian. And the next, here you can see our master's programs. So we also offer a variety of these kind of programs in English. So these include data analytics for business and economics, finance, international business and Asia Pacific region, arts and culture management, comparative politics of Eurasia, global and regional studies, global and regional history, data analytics for politics and society, art direction for culture and institutions, and social entrepreneurship and innovation. So master students work closely with faculty members and often participate in research and industry projects. Okay, moving next and talking about scholarship opportunities at HSE. So HSE provides scholarship opportunities for international students, of course. These are partial and full scholarships available depending on academic performance and competition results of an applicant. So Russian government scholarship includes tuition fee waiver and additional financial support as monthly allowance, and a place in HSE dormitory. And partial scholarships includes tuition fee discounts starting from 25% to 70%, also depending on applicants' performance during admission. And for the 2026-2027 academic year, HSE offers almost, HSE in Saint Petersburg offers almost 200 Russian government scholarship places for both bachelor's and master's studies. And we also offer additional 20 scholarship places for Russian House competition, also known as Россотрудничество competition. And for this year, the allocation of scholarship is over. So we have already finished this part of admission. And the next admission period for Russian government scholarship will start on November 1st, 2026. So this year. And students should carefully check application deadlines and programs requirements if they would like to apply to HSE University. And we encourage talented international applicants to apply as early as possible to secure their scholarship place. Okay, moving next and talking about admissions tracks. There are several admission tracks for international students. Applicants may apply through our HSE entrance exams. For example, for undergraduate applicants, there are 2 online exams. And for graduate applicants, it is portfolio and interview. And we also have a number of international Olympiads as admission track. For example, we welcome students who are winners of Open Doors Olympiad or our University into HSE Olympiad, and etc. And the last but not the least, our admission track is the Россотрудничество Scholarship Program, also called Russian House Scholarship Program. International applicants are allowed to participate in all admission tracks at the same time. This will boost their chances to receive a scholarship place at our university. Okay, moving next. So for students interested in academic careers and research, HSE St. Petersburg offers doctoral schools in sociology, management, political science, history, computer science, economics, and mathematics. And our PhD students work on advanced research projects and collaborate internationally with our partners universities. Okay, and I would say a few words about about the process of application to our university. So this application process is simple and fully online. After applicants choose the programs, they need to create an account on our applicant's personal page. In this page, they need to upload necessary documents and complete entrance requirements. As I have already mentioned, for undergraduate applicants, these requirements are 2 entrance exams. And for graduate applicants, this is portfolio, documents, and interview. And at the end of this process, applicants receive their offer of admission. And we strongly recommend preparing documents in advance and carefully following deadlines, which all of this information available on our university website, of course. Okay, moving next. For students who want additional preparation before starting a degree program, for example, you would like to study in Russian language, choose a program which are taught in Russian. HSE offers a preparatory year. This program helps students improve, of course, academic Russian skills, learn about history and culture of Russia, and this adapt to university studies. It is especially useful for international students who want a smoother transition into higher education in Russia. Talking about our HC dormitories. So we as a university provide comfortable student dormitories, both for scholarship holders and for applicants who get enrolled via self-paid places. So students have access to study areas, kitchens, internet, and common spaces. So dormitories are located conveniently within the city, and it helps students quickly become part of university life. And moving next. HSE Saint Petersburg also offers exchange opportunities, and we have both incoming and outgoing international academic mobility programs. So students can spend a semester studying abroad and gain valuable international experience there. If you would like to learn more about it, please scan the QR code on the slide. And you will get all the information on our website. Comparing to many European cities, St. Petersburg offers relatively affordable living costs. Monthly expenses usually include accommodation, transportation, food, communication, and entertainment. And in total, these costs are about $800 per month. Students can comfortably manage their budget while enjoying life in one of Europe's most beautiful cities. Okay, moving next. Another great opportunity to experience HSE before applying for a full degree is our summer school project. So HSE Summer School offers short-term academic programs during July and August. So students can study topics such as Russian language, culture, business, design, and social sciences, while exploring St. Petersburg as a city. And the participation fee starts from $200 per course. And also, if you would like to know more about our summer schools, just scan the QR code, which you see on the slide right now. Okay, and moving next. Talking about extracurricular activities in HSE University in St. Petersburg. So students' life at our university is very active. We have sport clubs, including basketball, sailing, dance, chess, and cheerleading. And also students can participate our cultural and language clubs, students' unions, and creative organizations. So these clubs help international students integrate into campus life and develop leadership and teamwork skills, and of course, find new friends. What is more, HSC students regularly participate in events, theater productions, debates, business games, and student projects. And university life is not only about studying, it is also about creativity, communication, and personal growth. So, thank you for your attention. And if you would like to know more about HC University in St. Petersburg, you can contact our admission office or follow us on social media for updates and applicants information. And we hope to see many of you at HC in the future. So thank you once again. And I'm ready to answer your questions.
Thank you so much, Miss Ksenia. This was a really thorough overview. What strikes most about the St. Petersburg campus of Higher School for Economics is the combination of academic rigor and genuine access for the faculty and research. That's right, and at the undergraduate level, anywhere in the world, and both graduate too. And before we open to questions, I want to ask something that I think is the real differentiator for the student. That the Higher School of Economics is often described as one of the most modern universities in Russia. What do you think makes the university different from more traditional institutions?
So Вас не слышу.
Yes. Да, все в порядке вроде как. Ага, вернулись.
Да, меня выкинуло просто
Мгм. Хорошо,
резко.
ничего страшного.
Мгм.
Okay, I guess we can continue. So the question was that Higher School of Economics is often described as one of the most modern universities in Russia.
Мгм.
What do you think differs this university from the others more traditional universities?
Okay, yeah. As I started talking before this technical error, so first of all, yeah, it is the curriculum which implies in our programs. The second is our professors, who are just maybe as graduates of our own university, or maybe came to us from other Russian universities, or came to us abroad. And I think the also thing that makes us modern is that we actively developing our international cooperations with other universities, and this helps us to be up to date and knowing other international trends and what happened in world in the rest of the world. And this, I think, help us to be quite up to date to what happened right now.
Okay, I see. Yes, that's why like the High School of Economics is really stands out among all the universities of Russia. And also regarding the practical part, which you already mentioned, how early do students become involved in research projects or practical academic work? And are international students accepted for this internship and practical work?
Yeah, of course, international applicants are more than welcome to participate in this part of activities. And I would say more that this kind of activity included in their curriculum. So everyone will receive a mark on this kind of activities. So it is an obligatory one. And I would say that research projects start from the first year, both for bachelor's and master's. So yeah, it helps students to integrate in this kind of study from the very beginning. So it just motivates them to go through their studies and knowing that they need to participate in this kind of activity to be most like to be ready for modern employability world, yeah, to be competitive after graduation. And I would say that if we're talking about practical internship, I would say that it starts maybe from the third year, from second to third year of the studies.
Mm-hmm. I see, great. And where do students usually have their internships? Are they sent to partnership companies of High School of Economics?
Yeah, sure. As I mentioned in my presentation, there were a slide where we have like a bunch of our partners. So usually we have like an agreement with these companies, and we send our students to do an internship there. And sometimes we also arrange a kind of internship fairs where our partners came to the university, and they can just select our students for internship right now, just right here. It's just maybe arrange some kind of a test or workshop, and just already have some talented and motivated students to participate in the internship.
That's great. As we can see, the initiative is not only from the university side, but also the companies themselves. They refer to the university for looking for talented students who could do some internship programs in their companies. That's great. And right after like internship, right? Let's talk about employability. How does the university help students prepare for future steps? Are there any career services available?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, the one thing that will help students to gain a job, maybe even during the studies, is this kind of internship that I mentioned before. Yes, it's like the first way when a student can recommend him or herself um, to the employer, to the future employer. And talking about how the university helps students with the career opportunities, we have a separate career center in HSE Saint Petersburg. This center helps students to prepare the CVs, so the resume, the rest of your documents for the employment, for the future employment. They usually have social media where they post vacancies for our students where they can apply for a job. And also they organize this kind of internship fairs where they invite our partners to participate and tell more about the opportunities for students and their employability.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. And also regarding another question regarding admissions now. From international students from abroad, of course, admission procedures can sometimes feel complicated. What are the most common mistakes that international applicants do in their admissions process?
I would say that not all of our applicants go through the requirements thoroughly. So they might miss some of the documents, and this will just widen the time of their application, because we will need some time for adjustments and etc. So we strongly recommend to go through our requirements in details before the application, just to be ready and not waste your time during the admission for adjusting some of the documents. Yes, and whether there are questions regarding our requirements, we also always available on our emails or phone numbers.
Mhm. That's great. Thank you so much. I think we have answered all the questions that were asked from our viewers today, and we can wrap. Thank you so much. Today we explored St. Petersburg campus of the High School of Economics, its academic environment, strongest programs and opportunities for international students. A big thank you to Ms. Ksenia for joining us and sharing such valuable insights. And if you are interested in studying at HSE or would like to receive individual guidance regarding programs and admissions, feel free to contact Education Solutions after the session. We will be happy to support you through every step of the application process. And finally, thank you to everyone who joined our live sessions. Thank you for being with us today, and we wish you success in your educational journey.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.